All right, hello Aries, and welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree, and today I'll be doing your money, wealth, prosperity, abundance, career reading for the month of July 2025. So, let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, Aries, so what I see is you are starting to feel a little bit more grounded as it relates to money. Now, it doesn't mean you're exactly where you want to be financially yet, but you know that you've got a solid plan in place and you're starting to feel like you have a little bit more control. Now, of course, this is something you've been working on for a while, so it's nice to finally get like some confirmation and some reassurance that you're moving in the right direction. And that's what I see happening this first week of July. Now, we also have the Judgment card. Like I said, that's a card where, you know, you've been doing the inner work. You've been putting yourself first. You've been learning the things, taking the actions, and you're setting yourself up for success. Now, the other thing I'm seeing here this first week of July, Aries, is that you have some cash coming in, but then it goes right back out. So that's actually a good thing. You know, you have money that comes in, maybe to pay a bill or something. But the nice thing is that you do have money coming in, even though you do have to, you know, pay something. You could have a little bit more structure as it concerns your finances, but that's not really a big deal because you've been eliminating a lot of things that are getting in your way, and you're starting to see, you know, some possibilities of other things you could be doing in order to make more money. Now, some of you, this is a business I see starting probably around that first week of July. Some of you are going to start a business, or some of you are finally going to take action on an idea you've had for months, maybe even years. It's like you finally realize it's now or never. And so you want to make the money, you want to get your product or service out there. And like I said, because you've been, you know, eliminating and simplifying your life, you actually have the time and energy to do that. So the first week of July is a week of self-discovery, a week of taking the right actions, and then finally making decisions to do something that you've always wanted to do that will benefit you financially in some way. All right, Aries, let's see what else is showing up. You've got some really good cards. What do we need to know for the sign of Aries as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance for July 2025? Okay. Let's see, do I have, yeah, I do have enough room. Okay. So look at this, Aries. You've got new money coming in. We already talked about you've got some cash coming in, then it goes right back out, but you also have a new, well, I don't know if this will exactly be money, but this is good news as it relates to money and finances for a lot of you. Some of you, it will be money. Some of you, it may just be you hear back about a job, or you get approved for a loan, or somebody agrees to give you something that helps you make more money. But this is really good news. That happens roughly in that second week of July. Now, this Two of Wands in the reverse means that you're going to have to temporarily put some plans on hold because you've got some new projects on the horizon here. You've got some new things you're going to be working on. Again, I do believe these are things that are going to help you make some money, Aries. All right, some of you, it may be related to your work. And for others of you, it's going to be, like I said, a business or a side project or something like that that you finally decide to take seriously. Now, you are going to have to start saying no to a lot of things, which may be difficult for some of you. There's going to be people reaching out, asking you for help, or, you know, to go out or whatever. You're going to have to be very selective with your time right now because your focus is on making money, or your focus is on launching this business or this product. Like I said, it's going to keep you very, very busy. Now, this nice thing is that there is somebody on the horizon who wants to help you, and someone who's going to help you make more money. That's fantastic. You know, it could be a friend, it could be a mentor, it could be a coach, could even be a colleague or associate, but somebody wants to help you make money. or at least they're going to, you know, be very supportive on the journey. All right, let's see what else is showing up for Aries. As it relates to money, wealth, finances, look at that. Wow. All right, so you got the Page of Pentacles twice. If that's not a good reading, I don't know what is, especially when we're talking about money. Page of Pentacles again, you got him here. So you have money coming in around the middle of July. Well, I should say good news, good financial news coming in the middle of July. And for some of you, yeah, that will be money coming in. Now we got this Queen of Wands, the Devil card. The Devil card is bringing something to our awareness. He's always the heads up card. Sometimes you're getting in your own way. Sometimes you sabotage your own success, your own progress. You have to be aware of that. Here's the thing, what I'm getting, Aries, is you know how sometimes when you really are, like things are working and things are feeling good, and then you feel like, oh my gosh, something is going to happen, or this is too good to be true, or, you know, I'm going to do something to mess it up. That's the energy I'm getting from this Devil card. So things are definitely working out for you. They're progressing, they're unfolding, they are prospering, but you're the one that feels a little unsettled by it all. And here's the thing, that's normal, because so many of us have been programmed for, you know, negativity, failure, we can't do something. And so you really have to, you know, reprogram yourself and kind of, what is it called? Like unpack your nervous system. So you can understand that even though this success feels unfamiliar, it doesn't mean that it's not, you know, deserving. All right, so that's what I'm getting here. There's going to be some kind of a change in your physical space, but this is a good thing. I'm getting like some of you are getting new furniture or something like that. All right, so we do have this Page of Cups. This means that an invitation or an offer that you were expecting does not come through. But don't worry about it. It actually works out in your favor because it frees you up to do other things. And that's what I'm seeing here, especially with that Three of Cups, because that's a celebration card. We talked about this Fool card. Remember I said it's about you really getting comfortable with your own success. All right. I know it's not easy and sometimes it feels a little scary, but that doesn't mean, like I said, that you're not worthy and that you don't deserve it. You totally do, Aries. All right, let's see what else is showing up for Aries for July 2025 as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, abundance. Ooh, nice. All right, so here's the thing, Aries. As we close out July, you're going to be very, very, the word I'm getting is consumed with this project, with this new job, side business, new product, like whatever it is that you're serious about doing. It's really going to consume your your time and your energy at the end of the month. But that's a good thing because you make so much progress in doing that. You got that Eight of Pentacles repeater card here. Like I said, you're going to be very busy, so busy to the point that people think you're obsessed. But you know what? Sometimes you have to be when we're talking about success and money and you know, doing all the things. You know, it's just for a season. You're not going to be that way forever. But you know, when you're in that growing and hustle phase, yeah, you do become obsessed, right? And we got the Eight of Wands here. That means things are slow but steady happening. That's great. Your creativity is flowing. That's wonderful because you get new ideas, you get new inspiration. Again, that helps you make more money, not only with your little side project, but also in your regular day-to-day life, right? A lot of making money is really just tapping into creativity. Now we got that 10 of Cups. It's a beautiful card. 10 of Cups is that success card, joy, happiness, celebration. Even though it's in the reverse, it just means to a lesser degree, but you know that's always a positive card in my readings. And then we got this 7 of Wands, which means that, like I said, people are going to think you're obsessed, but it doesn't necessarily mean that that's a bad thing. Some people just don't understand, you know, where you're at, what you're doing, your motivation, your inspiration. So you're going to have to keep moving forward, even though somebody may criticize you. But when all is said and done, Aries, I just see a lot of breakthroughs and progress happening for you in July. And like I said too, for those of you who are launching something, July is going to be a very instrumental month as it relates to you getting a lot of progress is going to be made, but a lot of movement and momentum for that. All right. So let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Starseed Oracle card. Oh, this is a good one. Double mission. Lightworker Starseed. Serve the world by being you. Ooh, I love that. And I feel like your reading really reflects that. Serve the world by being you. By doing what you do best. Showing up as the best version of who you are. All right, Aries, that's what I got for you for July. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. And remember, we'll do it all again next month.